Hello everybody, here is another vlog in a series. I don't even know what's the number of it, but this one is very important to me, and that's because I'm recording this video in one of the days that are more turbulent and hard for me, and that's because the relationship with the future girlfriend end up bad, and I think it takes to be humble to be able to talk about it, and also courage, and also the lesson from the previous breakups for me. So I think at this moment I'm able to deal with it in the best way possible for me in comparison to the past. I'm more than okay, and I was able to stick with my routine, and sometimes you cannot decide how things and relationships will end up, but you can influence, or you can have an impact on the other one with your effort, and you can give it your best, as in a book, 4 Agreements. And I did. I'm sure that I did my best, as I knew at the time, and I know that I will know better. So that's for the end of the relationship that didn't even start. I think it was about 2 months, and it is what it is. Here we go again. So that's one of the things that happened from the last video and last vlog, and it has impact on me, and it's okay. It should, because I cared, and I put my effort into it and a part of my heart, and I think that I can leave with my head up high, and I'm proud that I'm able to talk about it, and I'm able to share this, not that positive or good information with you. So there you are. I'm dealing with a breakup, and it sucks, but we must go further, and this is just failure that's part of the process of finding the right woman. So that's for a breakup. And for today I brought my bullet journal, because I think in the past week or two I was able to do a lot of stuff, and just for a start, I saw for first time film 7 with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, and I can definitely recommend it to you. It's a really good film or movie, and except the drama and self-pity and all the stuff that comes with a breakup, and days before it. That's funny because with the breakup, there just come to my mind that I should be able to find good quality information about grief and loss, and I went to my favorite Dr. Andrew Huberman and his Huberman Lab podcast, that I was able to find 2 podcasts. One was solo about grief, and the second one was with the Dr. Mary O'Connor, that's specialist and also teacher about grief and loss, and she experienced loss and all you can imagine around it herself. So that was conversation that helped me a lot, and the information about how to deal with it, how to cope with it, and also how to not avoid the feelings that you just instinctively want to avoid. You should go through, and you should live with your grief and your loss, and even breakup is a part of loss, and you can grieve for the relationship that didn't end up well. So that's just for you guys that are dealing with breakup and you don't know where to find the right information, or you cannot find the support that you're looking for. For me, it's working when I'm looking for information and science-based, the evidence-based tools that I can apply in my life. And also the breakup situation is the situation that you can use those podcasts and those advices when you don't have the people that can be advisors to you. So that's for this topic. It's a big one for me, and I'm happy that I was able to talk about it for hours with my best friend, and also I'm happy that I'm able to record this video. So that's for the breakup. Yeah, the swimming and sunbath season just started, so hopefully that's you're able to see that I'm a little bit more brown than white, and I'm happy that I was able to make time just to be able to spend it in the outside swimming pool, and I was able to listen to the audiobook Red Rising Book 2, just the sci-fi series that was recommended to me by Chris Williamson. So if you don't know Red Rising, I can definitely recommend it to you. That's very, very good and captive and entertaining audiobook on Audible, and I must give props to the dramatized version. That's just really movie for your ears. I think the studio is Graphic Audio, and they are doing amazing job. That even for me, that I'm not reader of a sci-fi, this format is very suitable for me. So this is the tip for a sci-fi book or audiobook. And just to be sure I didn't miss anything, yeah, I just started to read The Laws of Human Nature from Robert Greene, and for the first time I'm reading a book and also listening to it. So I bought audio version, and I just found some archived PDF of the same book. So for the first time I'm reading and listening to a book at the same time, and it's a game changer for me, for my just bad ability to focus, or definitely in the past. Nowadays it is better. It gives me more focus, it gives me better practice of English, because I can highlight the words I don't know, and at the same time I can hear the right pronunciation of words, and also I can highlight the parts that I want to remember and I want to come back. And the whole process of listening and also reading the same material is so out of the box for me that my mind is completely immersed in the book. There is no distractions. All my senses, my eyes, my ears are busy with the same material. You must get used to it. The first minutes, tens of minutes are for you very hard, because you have to synchronize your eyes with the audio. But when you get the same tempo and you're immersed in a book and the story that the reader is reading, it's a game changer. I like it very much. I can recommend it to you, and this advice I took from the podcast. For first things first, with the Chris Williamson. And thank you guys for this tip. It helped me a lot, and I know in the future it will change the way I'm consuming books and the quality of the information that I'm able to remember. So thank you guys. Very, very, very good advice. And just a brief look at my diary. Yeah. Another book that I finished, Molecule of More. I just finished listening to this book that was recommended to me by Andrew Huberman, and it is about dopamine and I liked the way the authors took the whole problematics of dopamine and dopamine driven world, that at each chapters they were able to describe how our brain and the dopamine system, or H&N system, I think H&N, which means here and now system, how they are influencing our life, day-to-day basis, our relationships, our motives in a day-to-day world, why we behave how we behave. I like the section about domination, about the politics, about the love and the relationships, and just the whole book gives you very nice overview on the dopamine system and how it drives us to constant improvement, to constant bettering ourselves and the world and the technologies. And there was a very this topic end. I think it was the chapter before the last chapter that was discussing the whole problematics of technologies and the AI and robots overtaking the world, that we are probably heading towards some of this bad end. So that was funny. I cannot summarize this book in a good way without the preparation, but if you want to give it a chance, I can recommend it to you. That was very insightful listening, and I liked it very much. Also, the last week or so, I was cold, so my voice isn't in a best condition, and that was one of the reasons why I had to train less and skip the saunas and just went through it. I went to work with it, and I just decided that this won't stop me, because every one of us was ever cold, and when you don't have a fever and you're able to function even with a smaller portion of you, or you can use less of your capabilities, it's worth trying and doing your best at a time, and I did. So that's one of the other things that I'm proud of myself. And I think this is the quick summary of the things that happened from the last vlog. And as I promised, finally I sat with the ChatGPT and I was able to start my self-discovery journey, because I went through all of the materials I have about myself and about my personality, and I'm using these information and AI questionnaires and advices for self-discovery to make the right decision to change my job, because I don't want to work in a cafe for the rest of my life, and I realized that I must put the work after the work, or in my days when I'm not working. I must, because at the moment I feel like I want to use my brain, I want to use my voice, I want to use my empathy, I want to use myself, my strong just the things that I know that I'm good in. And I'm a good barista as well, but the payment for this job is not enough, and I know it at the moment, as I'm living on my own without the family, without the big responsibilities, and I want them. Maybe I want the mortgage, or I want to pay bigger rent, I want to start a family, I want to be able to take care of my car, I want to take care of myself and the people around me, I want to make a better, or just my small world, better place with the money that I'm able to produce. So that's something that's bothering me a lot, because I plan the change in the next year, and maybe I don't know if I'm able to stick with this job for another year or so, because at the moment it starts to be very difficult to do the day-to-day routine over and over without any hint of change. It's very hard, and I know that for most of us it's necessary. We must pay the bills, and it's okay. But also we are able to change our reality, and our reality is mostly dependent on the work we are doing. Alright, so this video is recorded on 2 devices, and due to my mistake of using iPhone with a smaller storage and recording in 4K, the whole video was cut, as you saw. So I just want to acknowledge my mistake, and I will do better in the future. I just changed the settings to full HD from the 4K, and it will be good. Because this video and the end of it I'm recording for the 3rd time, it's very hard to be able to find the lost flow, so I will not try to find it. I just want to thank you for watching. Hopefully the things that I said and I was able to capture them in the 20 minutes or so is enough for me at the moment, and it will be enough for me in the future, so that I will be able to witness my progress and just capture enough of me to see that these activities was worth it. It was worth it capturing it, editing it, uploading it, just to see where I was and where I headed at the time. Because 2025 is the year for me. I think that I'm able to reap most of the skills and the most of the habits that I cultivated in the past, that I'm able to put them in practice. That's something that I was not able to do in the past, and I'm happy for it. So this is the gratitude toward myself, and I'm happy that the whole effort and everything that I've put into myself is coming back, and in the future I will be much better than I am at the moment. I know it, I want it, and that's my goal. So no breakup will stop me, no bad job or low salary will stop me. I will make sure that I'm healthy, that I'm fit, that I'm educated, and I will make sure that I'm not making the same mistakes. So today's video is full of mistakes, and they are good, and we are not doing them again. This is the lesson that I gave to myself. And for those that are not pursuing their goals, you're probably not making enough mistakes. And it's good. Maybe for the day, but definitely not good for your future self. Make sure you're doing mistakes and you're making sure that you're not you don't repeat them. Do them, take the lesson, do better, and repeat for the rest of your life. So thank you for watching, thank you for likes, comments, subscribes, and everything what the YouTubers are saying. That's just my journey, my movie, and I'm recording it, and I'm completely fine with myself. That's it. Thank you. It's out of my chest and I can sleep better. So here you are. Thank you. Bye.